Best player representing Alpha X. He won his first PvP. Can he get another? It is nice.
And his opponent in that bottom left-hand side in the blue, representing Team NV and South Korea, he is SOS.
Yeah.
Grant, our first PvP today was aggression. We saw Nice going up against Hurricane, and both of their games were balls to the wall, crazy aggression all the time. Do you think that's something we can expect to see again here from SOS and Nice, or do you think Nice is going to try to change things up and maybe play a bit of a longer game?
I don't think it would be remiss from Nice to go for something like that. I certainly expect if he can make the game chaotic. These players that come from the SEA region, they love chaos. They make it happen. I cannot believe SOS has gone for a Nexus first here. That is wild. Absolutely insane to me. He does have a very good scout, of course. And if SOS can also block the Nexus here of Nice, he's going to be so economically ahead. He doesn't quite have the money to throw that pylon down yet, but now he does, and I think he will go for it. Like, okay, maybe not. I think it would be a good idea. Slow him down. For now,
yeah, I'm a little surprised to see him not. I'm a little surprised to see him not going for that pylon block right away. Perhaps he thinks that Nice doesn't really want to expand the Nexus anyway. Once the Zealot gets out and picks off this probe, we'll see, I think, what Nice wants to go for. But right now, Nice just kind of hiding his strategy, kind of hiding what he wants to do, not throwing down any tier 2 tech, not what the Cybercore isn't done, but not throwing down a Nexus yet. And I think Nice being a little bit coy right now, waiting for SOS to die before he shows too much of his hand. Wow, never mind. Just kidding.
Go. That is so far forward. That is in the face of SOS. And against a proxy, against a Nexus first, I don't hate this. This is something I've seen happen before in a Goblin series, obviously, where someone went Nexus first and you literally proxy in their face. You get a Zealot out very quickly as well to disrupt, to be annoying. And then all it does is buy time for you to get some Void Rays. This is going to be very difficult for SOS to defend, and I'm very excited to see how he handles it. We can already see he will not have a Stalker first. He's going to get a Stargate of his own. I don't hate that. But this is a single pylon. Artosis is smiling somewhere right now, because if this goes down, things become difficult. And with the Adept backing up, it does have possibility that with good micro here, Nice can take down this pylon. He's going to get the battery. That's going to be instantly here cancelled. That was a kill.
Kill, not a cancel on that pylon. And look at that, the Zealot trapped between the Zealot and the Adept. Everything coming up nice here in game number 1. Of course, the Stalker is out now, pushing that Zealot back. Oh my god, beautiful save there by the shield battery onto the Zealot. But yeah, as you said, the Void Ray coming out, and there's going to be, what, 2 Stalkers against it? And Grant, 2 Stalkers and 1 Void Ray. We all know how that game ends.
Oh my god, and Adept getting into the main as well, killing 3. Just 3 workers, but that is so big. Nice right now is controlling the tempo, and Creighton said before we started, tempo is what will be important here. Nice is all over him like a bad rash, and this is going to get very scary. There's no batteries in the natural Creighton. The Stalker falls down.
Still just, yeah, still these 2 pylons here powering everything out. The counter Void Ray from SOS is an interesting choice. I don't know that I would have gone counter Void Ray against Void Ray. He's probably would have gone for a Phoenix instead. Yeah, he's just going to be so far behind here. Second Void Ray out now for SOS. Of course, with some good maneuvering, there's always a chance that SOS can pull himself out of this. If he can sneak down one of these Void Rays, get some lucky kills or something, maybe he'll have a good shot. But look at that. Focus fire onto the shield battery. We're going to see the prismatic alignment here, and it looks like Void Ray going to go down for SOS here. Both players losing 1, but yeah,
holy
SOS has lost it.
Shit!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Wow.
We go from Bunny a Laser game 1, 26 minutes of like back and forth action to a 4-minute game.
That is insane. We said right now, if Nice can create chaos, he will win. I cannot believe SOS went Nexus first in a PvP against Nice. That's like going Nexus first against Haas or Cyril. Like someone who you know is just going to like throw stuff at you. That's Nexus. That's going 3 Nexus against Bly is pretty much what he just did.
Yep.
That is insane. And then Nice is 1 map away from forcing SOS into the lower bracket and putting himself in a position to qualify to the group stage. All he will have to do if he can win his next map is beat Haas or Dream. And I favor him right now in those matches. He's playing insane StarCraft.
he seems to be adjusting his style really well, playing aggressive against Hurricane, playing aggressive against SOS. So far, making all the right decisions with what he wants to do. You know, I was checking Twitter in between these games, Grant, sort of seeing what these players were up to. And make sure you hop in a game, Grant. Don't wanna miss you.
I'm on my way.
The players are like, go, and I'm like, hang on, my buddy's not here yet. But somebody on Twitter was pointing out, I think it was Fear Dragon was pointing out that Taiwanese players have not dropped a single series yet this tournament. Haas and Nice both making it into the quarterfinals, and Nice looking like he wants to move on to those semis.
That's insane. I mean, and these are big matches. Nice beat Hurricane 2-0, is now 1-0 up against SOS. Haas beat Dongray Gu, and we're playing Dream. I think Dream is very good right now, so that's an interesting one.
That'll be a really interesting one.
This is phenomenal. And of course, we even have our Chinese representative, Cyan, beating Scarlet. This whole region is showing up, Creighton. But now we move into Romanticide.
Right now, rest of Asia is looking so strong.
Yeah.
It's my favorite region in all of StarCraft. Rest of Asia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yes, Romanticide going to be map number 2 here, and we are going to get on our second map. And Nice. Pull it off.
Our first player in the top left representing Team Envy. He is the blue Protoss player from South Korea. It's SOS.
And his opponent in the bottom right-hand side in the red, representing Team Alpha X in Taiwan. Nice. Okay. Now, here on Romanticide, there's no way SOS is going Nexus first. For one, his pylon's on the high ground. He cannot take a risk like that again. No.
I think it maybe showed a little bit of lack of preparation for SOS, or maybe he's just that confident that he can take a risk if it doesn't pay off. Okay, I've got 2 more games and I am the favorite. There is still the possibility. SOS, of course, is still... I mean, if we take a look at the predictions before the series, it's very SOS favored in Twitch chat land. Now, Nice is going for that gateway, as is SOS. Everything mirrored, gases at the same time. We have a very standard PvP opening here. Second gateways will go down. Cybercore will follow, and the tech is the choice. And where are those second pylons going to go, Creighton?
Yeah. And this is really cool. You know, SOS, like you said, I've been a little surprised, Grant, at a couple of our players. Notably in the Bunny Elazer matchup, where Bunny was going for those like aggressive air attacks against a player who famously builds a crap ton of queens. It's weird to see SOS going, as you said, for that early Nexus first against a player who he must know is very aggressive. So it does just seem like a bit of a bad choice, honestly, from both of those players to make those decisions. So as you said, the question now in this game becomes, what is the tier 2 tech? Where do those second, third pylons go? And it does look like Nice is queuing up for maybe another aggressive forward pylon here.
There's no way he puts it in the natural. No way.
There is. He's that fucking crazy.
That is... Nah, he's going to put it in the third, I think, or the forward position. Okay, he's going for a scout. But he's intentionally timed this to be at a slightly weird time. So his opponent right now is thinking, okay, where's the pylon? Because he waited for a while. SOS is more likely to now scout for that proxy. Meanwhile, I think we'll probably see a Nexus come down pretty soon from Nice. I'm not 100% certain because it's Nice and it's impossible to call. But I do think, okay, SOS does get in and get a scout. That's nice. And see that the second pylon is home. But he doesn't see a third pylon. And SOS already has his third pylon at home. So things right now are starting to look a little bit spicy. Where is the third pylon? Are they at home? 1, 2...
For
okay,
SOS?
it's in the natural. It's in the natural for Nice as well. So it was all C.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Adepts moving across the map right now, though. And that's a little scary. These Adepts could offer a little bit of damage if Nice isn't prepared. Does he have something in the wall to create a wall off here, Creighton? Yes.
Yeah, he's got the probe
it's just
there
been
ready
pulled
to
out,
go,
though.
and he is sending a probe down to the low ground. As you said, looks like he is going to go for that Nexus pretty quickly. Adepts, yeah, I was going to say, I'd be very surprised if they finish that shade up. That would have been a very, very aggressive play. Nice going to expand, but so is SOS. And honestly, Grant, it's looking like this might turn into a little bit more of a standard PvP. The big difference right now is, of course, that tier 2 tech, whereas SOS is going for the Robo Facility, which is probably, of the 3 tier 2 options, the least common. And Nice going for the Stargate, which I think right now, in the current meta, the most common tier 2 tech for a Protoss player.
And a player like Nice, it's hard to just go, okay, he's going to make a couple of oracles and then tech towards ground. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised to see mass Void Ray or something along those lines. I think we'll see an oracle first, and that is the case here. But I'm interested as to what his follow-up is. Will he get a Twilight Council? Oh god, this is bad.
Yeah, I didn't even see those adepts coming in here. They're going to be able to target fire.
That's awful.
Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probes, and the stalkers going to have to chase these guys around. They will finish up their shade. Looks like one probably will escape here. But 6 probe kills is huge.
Yeah.
Did SOS see the Stargate?
I imagine, yeah.
He did. So he knows now. A little bit of stalker pressure here on the natural for
nice.
For SOS. This is the price he's going to pay for having those adepts across the map. But with 4 adepts and the Immortal out, he's going to be able to drive away those stalkers right away. Ooh. First Oracle, steaming across the map now, but I don't think SOS is probably too worried about it. He's going to see the Oracle and should know what's coming.
He's going to take the fight, actually. There's very little in the air. The sentry does look like it will go down as well. Expensive gas unit. Going to target the Immortal, trigger those hardened shields, and get some damage on that. That was nice. Meanwhile, though, Nice has now lost 10 workers, Creighton. 11 in total this game. The Adepts have just absolutely decimated his mineral line, and unfortunately for Nice, this is a mirror matchup where going behind 1/3 of the worker count of your opponent is just unbelievably difficult to come back from. He's gonna have to go all in, I think.
Yep, he really is. It looks like the Oracles might try and pop up into the main base and get some of that counter damage done, or no, he's just going to leave him with the army and go for the big push onto the natural here. Focus firing down that Immortal. That's great focus fire here from Nice. That's exactly what you want to do, is take the Immortal out, but it's not enough, and he knows it. GG. SOS defends.
And that is what 2 Adepts can do to you, Creighton. Insane.
Scary.
Yeah. What happens if your wall is not complete? We're now looking good to go for a fairly interesting map 3, I'd say. Both of these players showing that they can be very, very aggressive. I mean, those are the mistakes that you just do not see often. That happens once a tournament where you let a few Adepts in, and you never do it again because it doesn't work out. Because, you know, there is no way back, unfortunately, once that happens. You have to go all in. And I love to see the all in there with the Oracles targeting down the Immortal. That's very smart.
Yep.
But it just didn't. It just wasn't. It wasn't quite enough there for Nice.
Yeah, Nice could have done perfect. We're going to the Americas region?
We're playing on Singapore, yeah.
That's why. Okay. Yeah, we could have gone. Nice could have played that last fight perfectly, and honestly, he played the last fight pretty damn well. He could have played it even more perfectly, and I think SOS still probably would have defended fairly easily. Just had a better, more diverse army, and of course that huge probe count advantage. So no question there that SOS definitely won that game with those Adepts getting in. And as you said, not a mistake that you make twice. Not a mistake you can make once, as we saw, if you want to make it to the grand finals here. We're going to see a game 3 here. I think SOS probably still the favorite there, but I expect Nice to be really aggressive again in game number 3. I don't expect this to be a super long series, Grant.
No, me neither. I feel like it's too risky for both of them to play this long. Especially Nice. He knows he's probably going to struggle in a macro game against SOS. Meanwhile, Twitch chat letting us know that Huss just beat Dream and he had 108 probes. That's so Huss. I love it.
What? He's learning from a laser. That's ridiculous. So that is absolutely ridiculous. Well, so there's a very real possibility then that this I was going to say grand final, but the qualifier match for these players in the round of 36 to move on could be Taiwan versus Taiwan.
That would be unreal.
We would be remiss if we didn't take a moment for anybody who's just joining us today to go through really quickly sort of where we are in IEM Katowice right now and what's at stake today. So Grant, do you want to go through sort of where we are in the tournament right now, what's happening today, and then sort of what the tournament format looks like going forward?
Yeah, so this is what they are calling the round of 36. What that means is we have 16 players in a double elimination bracket. The top 4, so the players that go through the top side and the 2 in the losers round, will join the group stage, creating groups of 6, I believe.
Yes.
Alongside, I mean, we'll read out these groups very quickly. In Group A, TY, Maru, Clem, Solar, Showtime, someone from this round of 36. Group B, Serral Innovation Special Dark Time, a round of 36 player. C is Raynor, Trap, Zest, Hero Marine, Astrea, round of 36. And D, Rogue, Stats, Cure, Parting, Neeb, and a round of 36 player. So all of these players are playing to get through as one of those 4 places so that they can go into the group stage and hopefully go the whole way.
Yeah, no question, Grant. Well, of course, it's a great ESL Pro Tour DVT points. So the reason that you see some of these players in this round of 36 trying to qualify through is that they may not have scored as many points as the top 20 players who are automatically seeded into that next round. Players like Beyond, who have basically only been around for about half the year, but have still accrued enough points. So should be really exciting. But, you know, we can talk about the format maybe after this game a little bit more, Grant. We should probably hop in because we got a game 3 on our hands.
Yep, and our first player, as I try to find Creighton's camera once again, is the red player in the bottom right to throw Creighton off a little bit here. Representing Taiwan and the Protoss race, as well as his team Alpha X. It is Nice.
And his opponent. In that top left-hand side in the blue from Team NV and South Korea, he is SOS.
$0
That's right. Always coming out when the money is good. And Grant, IEM Katowice, the money is so flipping good in this tournament. You said it earlier, $250,000 million on the line. And the best part, not the best part, but an amazing part about this prize pool is the winner doesn't win like $200,000. First prize, $65,000, which is still amazing. That's more money than I've made in the last like 6 years of my life combined. It's insanely good. But look at this. Second place, $32,500. Third and fourth place share $17,500, but then fifth through eighth place, $10,000 each. That's so generous for a fifth through eighth place. Ninth through 12th still makes $6,000, $3,500, $3,000. Everybody who makes it to this tournament is guaranteed at least $500. So even if you drop out right away, you make a little bit of money. So this is a great tournament. And I love that they have sort of evened out the prize pool a little bit to guarantee that everybody who makes a deep run of this tournament is richly rewarded for their efforts.
Yeah, and as we said, getting through to that group stage means you're in the thousands of dollars. And we have a proper nice game coming up ahead here. Stargate at home for SOS, the proxy robo here for Nice. And has it been scouted, Creighton? No. SOS is looking everywhere he can, but it's going to be extraordinarily difficult to find this. It's hidden very well. And it's scary because if you prepare for the wrong thing, you will lose the game. If right now SOS is looking for a Stargate, for example, and that's what he assumes is coming his way, he will lose. It does look like these adepts are going to skirt by without getting the information. This is such a clever hiding place, but Nice cannot take damage to these adepts.
No, this is one of the great things about the map Lightshade LE. It's so well designed. It's not annoying to scout. There are some maps in the map pool in the past that have been like really frustrating to get your scout patterns correct. And pro players talk about it a lot where they're like, man, there's just no efficient way to like scout the whole map and figure out what's going on. Lightshade doesn't suffer from that problem, but if you're creative, if you're clever, there's still some great things you can do with your scouting, and that's really fantastic.
Oh, the adepts are going to go down.
SOS gets caught on the back side here, and he will lose both these adepts, I think, with 3 stalkers on. There's no, well, he might get away with this, actually. He's barely going to get away. But most importantly, Grant still has no idea what to expect, meaning he can't really prepare for this. He's got the Oracle going into the main base, but there's already a shield battery here from Nice, and Nice already has that first Immortal, now waddling across the map, ready to put this pressure on SOS, and SOS completely, totally unprepared.
Double zealous. He knows what is coming his way. As we can see, this Oracle does not quite do enough damage to get the kills. It will be wasting its energy. You don't need to warp in. I guess you do, but probably only one. Okay, workers will go down as the Oracle did have a lot of energy. If the Oracle goes down, that would be big, but it's not going to. Now we see the march across the middle of the map right here from Nice. 4 Stalkers and Immortal, the Prism very close behind. If these Adepts go out and get caught, that would be the end of the game. No, okay. Nice is in a good position. Army supplies look even. There is 1 Void Ray, soon to be 2, and that is actually enough. Finally, he sees a Robo. Big piece of information. We just need to see some more Stalkers from Nice right now. He is hitting a little late. I'm concerned that 2 Void Rays are just going to be enough to hold this. Is there a battery on the high ground?
Yeah, there is. There is a battery up on the high ground here for SOS, and even worse for Nice, Grant. He doesn't have a forward pylon. He's got this Warp Prism, which is nice, but the Warp Prism is going to be an obvious target for these Void Rays.
Yeah.
So with no forward pylon, there's no fast Warp-ins available. But again, without the Warp Prism. So if the Warp Prism goes down, nice snipe on the Observer. Now that the Observer is down, he's going to be forced to use the Warp Prism for high ground vision if he wants to. That puts him in even more danger. These are really nice snipes by SOS so far, and I love the fact that SOS is getting his own Immortal, adding on Shield Battery, being very, very cautious. Yeah,
this is starting to look very scary for our Taiwanese Protoss player, because he is not going to be able to get up that ramp. If I was SOS, I'd be adding on an extra battery, which is exactly what he's doing here. He knows if he holds on, he's fine. He's safe. It actually looks like maybe Nice is going to try and expand here, knowing that this has not worked. SOS won't let this complete unless he wants to sack off a load of units here to kill some sentries. But these Oracles at the other side of the map are finding huge damage. 9 worker lead for our Blue Protoss player from South Korea. And Nice right now is up against the wall. He's up against the ropes. And he needs to come out swinging, because this is looking like maybe he'll be moving down to that lower bracket. Fight going on right now. The Stalkers are hanging on. They're doing okay. And 1 gateway has gone down. Actually, the shield batteries both on full energy. There's 3 Void Rays out. 1 Immortal, soon to be 2. 6 sentries. This isn't great. Yeah, even the Oracle's coming home.
Yeah, the longer this goes on, I think the better it is for SOS. He continues to shade down to get a beat on what his opponent are up to. These Void Rays are just doing such a nice job sniping down unit after unit from Nice. SOS has been taking a really efficient trade so far this game. I mean, look at the units lost tab right now, Grant. 750 minerals to 275, and a lot of that is in the probe count. Even though neither player is expanded right now, SOS's income is just so great that he can still continue to produce. A Warp Prism coming out, another gateway being added on, and this is becoming like a decent contain for Nice.
But he's not expanded.
But a contain just not going to be enough. Yeah, he hasn't expanded behind this. So 1 Oracle goes down, but 2 more probes go fall as well. So the longer this goes, the better it gets for SOS, I think, Grant.
Yeah, SOS knows as well. He's done a very good job of keeping track of the map, and now we see the push coming in here from SOS. Void Rays up here on the low ground. The Immortals ferry down. We see the Immortal picked up here in the Prism. There's just too much here for SOS. Army supply 43 to 33. Upgrades bang even at 0. And unfortunately for Nice, he is forced to retreat with his tail between his legs. Maybe if SOS overextended into the reinforcements, there would be a possibility here. But SOS will not make that mistake. He's going to throw down a Nexus of his own in the low ground. And Nice right now is in so much trouble. He's just been forced to pull probes at the other side of the map as well.
That's never what you want to see. That is some big mistake from Nice there. That's amazing. He should have seen that coming a mile away, and that just shows what a bad spot Nice is in right now, that he can't even pay attention to his main mineral line. I mean, I bet if we pull up the income graph, that's going to be real ugly here. Huge spikes for SOS with the natural down. Nice has basically got to win with this push, Grant, but I just don't see it happening. Look, even if Nice clears the natural right now, even if he takes down everything, SOS is still going to be in the lead here, and Nice just has no chance. This is brutal.
Yeah, the fight goes very much in SOS's favor, and SOS will move up